On your screen right now, live pictures of students walking out of North High School in Des Moines, Iowa, rallying behind a superintendent recently detained by ICE. We are told that some middle schoolers were also brought over to join in the walkout. This happening about an hour after Dr. Ian Roberts resigned his position. He was accused and is accused of being in the United States illegally with a past gun charge and probably a current gun charge as well, and was given a final order for removal last year. Let's bring in Iowa Republican Senator Joni Ernst. Senator, how does this happen?
Oh my gosh, John. Okay, so this is hypocrisy at its best. We have an illegal alien who has been allowed to exist here in the United States even after a final deportation order. And not only that, but hold a very prominent position with the Des Moines public school system as their superintendent. And he also had that previous gun charge, as you mentioned, and now has another gun charge, $3,000 cash, just floating around in a school vehicle and a hunting knife. So, yes, it is hard to understand why the left is supporting this gentleman when he has broken so many laws here in the United States of America.
We should point out that it is a federal offense for a person who's in the country illegally to be in possession of a weapon.
Yes.
As you point out, there's that charge from back in 2020 and likely another charge because when he was detained last week, he had that loaded weapon in his car. So the school board chair, Jackie Norris, says that Roberts had represented himself when he was looking for employment there in Des Moines as an American citizen. This is what she said.
We can tell you that on his I-9, he stated he was a citizen, and he provided two forms of verification, a driver's license and a social security card. As is typical in other organizations, this is what employers ask of their employees. And as an employer, we trust employees to fill out the required forms truthfully and provide valid documentation.
Again, we trust employees to fill out the required forms truthfully. Ronald Reagan said it best, trust but verify.
Absolutely, John. Trust but verify. And we do have a word as well that he was registered to vote in Maryland. And I know as a former commissioner of elections in Iowa that we have forms and you have to swear on that form that you are an American citizen. But it doesn't mean that we don't verify. So this is completely on the school board. They were trusting this gentleman, but they did not verify. And again, with a weapons charge that they knew about but allowed him to explain away, they did not go back and verify his status with that incident either. So again, this falls squarely on the chair board president as well as the board there for the Des Moines public school system. But it's an atrocity.
You know, it's not lost on us that she is running as a Democrat for the seat that you will soon be vacating. And she is using this debacle to fundraise off of. Here's a message that her campaign put out. She said, quote, "Well, I've been busy dealing with an extremely serious situation in my volunteer role as chair of the Des Moines School Board. I've had no time to focus on politics or fundraising ahead of our campaign's first FEC filing deadline this Tuesday. If you thought about donating to our campaign, now is the time when I could most use your support ahead of our first filing deadline of September 30th, which is today." Question for you, because you're a veteran of Iowa politics. How do you think this will affect your campaign? Because it seems to me that being the person who hired an illegal alien to be the superintendent of the largest school board in your home state might be considered a significant political liability.
Yes, John, and not just that he's an illegal immigrant holding such a position as this, but that he's a gun-toting illegal alien as well around children. So, yes, I think it speaks for itself. Iowans are not going to approve of this. They will not approve of Jackie Norris as the president of this school board. It's unheard of.
All right, Senator Joni Ernst, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. We'll try to figure out what's going on there in your state. Appreciate it.
Right.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.